We're back with another episode of Build Tough Banter. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Danny.
Today, we're going to talk about all things mobile home supplies. That's something that really separates us from competitors, as they don't carry mobile home specific products typically. Danny, you want to hit on how that separates us and why we started carrying mobile home products?
Yeah, being in Eastern North Carolina, there's a lot of mobile homes in our territory, and we felt the need to try and have the products available in stock that customers were looking. And being that big box stores and most other building supplies do not carry mobile home specific products, we've done a lot over the last 15 years to bring in more mobile home size products for our customers.
And as an overview, what are the mobile home products that we stock? And then we can dive deeper into what they are specifically.
The biggest differences are on mobile home doors. Their size completely different than residential doors, along with windows. Again, we stock a vast supply of windows, but we have a select few that are just the most popular mobile home sizes. So anyone that's replacing their windows in a mobile home can come in and complete their entire job directly out of stock. We also have tubs and shower surrounds that are mobile home sized. That is specific to a mobile home that you can't find. You can't make a residential tub work in a mobile home.
Mm-hmm.
From that, we do have vinyl siding, that can be used residential or mobile home, but that is what most people are putting back on mobile homes, as well as flooring, cabinets, pre-built steps are another item that seems to be very popular for us. Is when someone gets a new mobile home, maybe they're wanting to build a deck and don't have the time, or for permitting reasons, or maybe they just go with that, that set of steps off the bat. We have a pre-built deck package that's a deck or stoop that can be butted up right up to the house, and that's as a good way for them to at least get through the permitting process of their new mobile home.
Yeah, for pre-built steps, that's something that's really popular for us. You can see it on the Google searches. It's one of our most gone to sites or pages on our website. I think that people obviously want convenience and want something that they don't have to do a lot of work to get installed. What do you have to do? Is there anything that is needed for the installation of the pre-built steps, or are they able just to literally take it off the trailer and sit it there?
That's basically it. The beauty, or the reason I feel like we have so many customers for the pre-built steps, is that the people we have build them for us, they kind of mass build them. So it's we're able to kind of turn and burn, and they're able to do it at a good price. That when you look at the material costs versus the pre-built costs, there's not a big difference. So there's almost no reason to go out and build them yourself. So with the pre-built, we just need to know the height, from the ground to the door, and that lets us know if it's going to be our 4, 5, or 6 step package. And then, do you want it to step right in, or would you like a platform? But you unload it from your truck or trailer, slide it up against the house, and you're ready to go.
Two important things I think that people get confused on when they come into the store and they call and they're wanting a pre-built step. Let's talk about the proper way of counting how many steps you currently have, because I think customers often think that they have a 4-step and they may have a 5, and then what a stoop is.
So going to the step and stoop, the stoop is the platform. So that gives you a 40-inch by 4-foot platform that allows you to walk out your door. You can leave shoes, whatever, on that stoop, but it's not directly down the steps. Most people prefer that. It is a little bit, more costly, but it as opposed to, having to, the doors opening out to you, so having to stand back, open the door, and get up. The stoop seems to be a more popular option. And then, the steps they're 7 inches high, so you can give us the dimensions and we'll figure that out. Or it is, and it's crazy that there is some confusion in that, but I mean, we even recommended taking a picture and we'll figure it out for you. But you need to count how many steps high it is on what you currently have, and that's the wooden steps or concrete step. But the beauty of the wooden steps is they're not as heavy as the concrete, prefab steps, and you can move them around. And even if you were to go from a pre-built step to a deck, you can also use those steps as a part of your deck, in future plans.
For sure. And our quality of windows is an important factor when it comes to them being mobile home windows. Let's talk about the Lippert windows and why they are good quality.
These windows they're single hung. They're a vinyl single hung vinyl window with low E glass. They are used in a lot of residential building throughout the country. A lot of the tract builders use them for residential homes, and we call them mobile home windows because we order them sized for mobile homes. They're not a interior and exterior metal window like in storm windows like people are used to. They're a residential window that we order in popular mobile home sizes, so someone can come in and we have all the windows they'll need to replace, their entire home. We'll have them in stock. They can load them up, and install them same day.
And those have the grids?
Yes, our mobile home windows do have the grills, and they are between the glass. So it's not an external. It's a insulated glass with the grills between the glass.
Awesome. And then from when it comes to our stock doors, interior, exterior, how has that changed throughout the years, and what do we have to offer for those?
So most front doors are a combo unit.
Mm-hmm.
That is the main door opens in with the storm door that opens out, and that is a connected unit. You can't just buy an interior in-swinging door. It does have to come with the storm door attached, but that is a really nice unit that we're able to offer in a few different sizes. And the big difference with mobile home doors and residential doors is the height.
Mm-hmm.
Most residential doors, or all residential doors, are 82 inches tall, where a mobile home doors are typically 76 or 78 inches tall. And it's really hard to make there's not a lot of room to make a residential door work. So that's why we felt the need and compelled to bring in the mobile home door options in stock. And then from a back door perspective, if you have the room for an in-swinging door and you want a storm door, you can also use that combo door. But for the most part, the back door is an outswing door that swings out. It doesn't have a storm door attached, obviously, for it to be able to swing out. But we have those in a couple different sizes and the most popular sizes. Our goal was for someone to come in, they need a door, they can find it in stock, take it home with them, install it, and be done with it.
And if they're wanting something specific, are they able to special order, a different style door, if that's something that they would be interested in, or is that not really something that you would do on the mobile home side?
No, we have a variety of options from widths to 32 inches wide up to 38, and even up to 80 inches tall, in different profiles, different glass types. So if it's available, we can get it. We have a really good mobile home supply partner in Stylecrest right now that
Mm-hmm.
we can order doors from. So if it's available, it's not in stock, we can order it, typically a week to 2 week lead time, and we can find those things for our customers.
Because the Stylecrest catalogs that we're able to order from, it's got like over 5,000 items that technically we can order array of things, mobile home related for that, which I think is something that customers may not be aware of, but most of our stores have it out by the mobile home center where they can browse through and see if there's, a one-off item that they may be needed.
Yeah, there's a lot of very specific products to mobile homes that are hard to find, and Stylecrest with their catalog does make that easy for us. They keep most of those items in stock. If not, they can get them, and it just might be an extended lead time.
Mm-hmm.
But the difficulty we've learned from someone rehabbing a mobile home is certain sizes that the big box stores don't have. So this catalog allows us to order those specific products for them to meet the exact needs that they're wanting.
And what does our underpinning look like that we have in stock now?
Yeah, so we have a vinyl underpinning. It comes a part of a 4-part system. You have a top front rail, top back rail, bottom rail, and then the underpinning. And it's your standard vinyl underpinning, but you're going to find it, you can buy it by the piece from us. we have it in stock. You can buy as many pieces as you want. If you don't know how much you want, we'll help you figure that. You really need to know the average height from ground to your mobile home, and that can change. If you're on a a hill or a lot is not even, we need to know the average. Somewhat measure one side of the mobile home, then measure the other, and then we'll figure out what that average is and figure out how many of each product you need.
What makes us the best option for someone that's looking to update or rehab their mobile home?
It's not just we have specific mobile home products, which we do, but we have a array of products that allow you to complete the entire project. So we've discussed already, we have mobile home size windows, mobile home size doors. We have mobile home tubs and showers and underpinning and pre-built steps. But we also, our flooring, our LVP, SPC, snap block flooring is a great option for replacing the flooring in mobile homes. Our cabinets, we have unfinished cabinets and white, pre-finished cabinets that offer a really good, price point selection. So I feel like you can come to our location and no matter what phase of the rehab you're on, no matter what you're trying to update, what you're trying to fix, we're going to have something specific that you're going to want. It's going to fit your needs, but it's also going to be a price point option that saves you money. We have really good products at really good prices, and we have an array of, even if you go to the roofing side of it, shingles and metal roof, we sell a ton of roofing. So from top to bottom, from underpinning to the roof, we have the products that are sized right and made for, the mobile home, manufactured home side of things.
And if anyone's like me and they start a project, you want to get it done and not have to wait around for materials. So having all that in stock is definitely a key factor for someone to be able to get a quick turnaround, especially for a lot of our customers in the mobile home category are rental properties where you have someone that has maybe 100 mobile homes that they're having to do a lot of upgrades on, and they want a quick turnaround time. So I think that's definitely something that's important to those guys.
Well, we've always felt the need to have in-stock products fits our customer. We have customers, if there's an emergency, they need to fix it now, but also if they have a free weekend coming up, they want to buy it on a Thursday and they're going to work, Friday, Saturday, Sunday and finish the project. But we have a lot of mobile home part maintenance crews or owners or landlords, however you want to describe those companies that come to us, because we have it all in stock, ready to roll. There's a lot of times when there's a broken window, it needs to be fixed right away. And when we have that, if it's a more longer process of, you needing a new roof, we can schedule that out and help save you money there too. But by having the items ready to go in stock, whether it's a spontaneous rehab or it might just be a honey-do list that starts Saturday morning, and you can get to our store and pick your materials up and have a weekend full of projects. But we're going to have it ready for you. If we don't have it, we'll find it. But for the most part, we're going to have everything you need.
And some upgrades inside or outside exterior upgrades. What are easy, quick upgrades that can make a huge difference on the look of a mobile home?
Some of the older mobile homes, still have the metal, siding. You can turn that around with some new underpinning, a new vinyl, change the color. We have 9 vinyl colors in stock. Throw some shutters, new vinyl windows, and a new roof. And it don't all have to be at once. It can be in phases, or you can do a complete, facelift, and all of a sudden you have what once was a little dated. Now you have, new side, new roof and windows. And not to mention it looks good from the outside, but it's also more functional. There might be fixing leaks. Your windows are more airtight, saving you money on your heating and air bill. So it's more than just from an aesthetic standpoint, but you can do a facelift, pretty quick from the products that we have.
For sure. And on the interior, you talked about the cabinets and flooring. Those obviously make a big difference, but you could even take our V-groove and make an accent wall, and it would, really upgrade the inside look of whether it's a bedroom or, you make a fire place and people use that. I've seen some DIYers send pictures in of using the V-groove for making a electric fireplace in there. So no matter what the project is, big or small, you can definitely make a big a change in the look of the aesthetic of a home.
Oh yeah, I mean we still sell paneling, for the, fast, inexpensive option of not having to put sheetrock up, in bedrooms or whatnot. But then, like you just talked about, you can do a V-groove wall. You can couple different cabinet options with 9 different colors in flooring that's waterproof, scratch resistant, burn resistant. Is very resilient. That if you have kids or pets, go a long ways for being scratch resistant. So, depending on if it's you're just wanting to it's a full rehab, we have that, or if you're, like you just said, wanting to add some accent walls and and change things up, we have the right stuff for you.
Yeah, even in the showroom, we have different items, whether it's doorknobs, faucets. We have basic items that someone can use for a quick replacement, or if something's gone bad or they don't like the look of it anymore, then they can upgrade those. But we do have some of those items in stock too that don't have to be necessarily special ordered.
Oh yeah, and that's what most people they find once they start trying to repair a mobile home is regular residential doorknobs that you'll find at a big box store does not fit a mobile home door. So we have mobile home specific hardware and doorknobs and different little trinkets and stuff that's inside the home that we have available.
We hope this episode gave you a better understanding of our mobile home center and the things that we have to offer for mobile homeowners, whether it's a minor change to your house or a large project that you're working on. We're here for you. So we appreciate you listening today, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you.